And that's it. Ready?
What? We didn't record an intro though.
Oh. Yes, we did. We got an intro.
What do you?
I got us an intro.
Hey.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Good morning, sleepyhead. Did you sleep well last night?
You smell like Beast Lab after taco night. Logan's chest hair. Manicured or au naturel?
What the fuck? Yo, welcome back to an episode of Captain K's 10. Happy New Year, everybody. We hope you guys had safe holidays, good holidays, all that good stuff. And we're kind of just going to get into it. Today we are doing a Wonder Woman review. It's been about 2 weeks since the movie has come out. So I assume you all have seen it. It's on HBO Max. It's not that expensive.
Don't have to go to theaters.
Yes. I mean, you can support it. But, it's up to you.
Yeah.
So,
but again, don't have to.
Don't have to. But you can. Safe to say it, we are going to do a, spoiler full edition. Like, this is all spoiler territory, so.
Yeah.
You got to say it. Yeah.
Spoiler warning! Okay. I don't know what you...
Well, because remember that one day you were like, spoiler alert! I felt like that was going to be your thing. But okay,
no, that wasn't going to be a permanent thing.
Okay. Alright, so, what we're going to do is, I think we're just kind of going to start with I have pros and cons. And so, normally, this is Captain K's, den or whatever. But, Manuel is my co-host. Alright, so, normally, it's back and forth. For this one, I'm going to ask, is it okay if I kind of take the lead on things, and then I'll kind of, swerve it to you and get your input on what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because if there's a lot to cover, you actually rewatch it. I only watched it one time, and it took me forever to watch it.
Okay. Alright, so, I'm going to start with the cons, then we'll get down to the positive stuff. So, at the beginning, the way the crooks robbed that, the black market store, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. How did she know those other two guys are part of it? Like, the way they split up in the mall.
I really did not get that.
And she came down and she just knew. And then, all right, here's what gets worse, though.
Why did they also attack her? Because, they weren't with the dude who took the hostage. They literally were like, dude, what the heck are you doing?
Yep.
That was their time to go.
Yep, exactly.
That was it.
I'm like...
Even the dude, who just stopped and started hiding, he's like, that won't work. It would have worked. It really would have worked. There was no way that would have worked. No one knew that they were together.
That's the thing I couldn't understand. I'm like, no one knows you guys together. What are you doing? But then it gets worse. It's like, all right, so you magically knew all four of those guys were together, but you went to a party and you couldn't find Max.
Yeah.
How did you lose Max?
How did you lose Max,
Diana? How? Poor writing. That's the I hate that. How can you?
The man who's the literal reason the party is happening.
Yes.
How could you lose the host?
I'm like,
everybody knows where the host is at any party, regardless if you think about it or not. You get asked just 2 or 3 guests, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw him go that way."
I saw him leave with a ogre. Okay.
Easy.
She's over here just looking around. Where is? How did you lose him? Did not like that. Another inconsistent thing. Really didn't.
And her past movies, I just had to because it's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Even though some of them happened later.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no reason for her to lose anybody. At all. Through all her training, even the opening when they showed her as a little kid training.
You're right.
There's no way she would have lost him at that party.
Yeah, Diana's 800 years old, I think, in this movie. Pretty sure she's an expert tracker.
Yeah,
among many other
skills.
So yeah, I didn't like that. Steve over here flying a jet from 1980s versus from early 1900s when he was flying planes. No.
He was just amazed to see that they didn't have rotors on him anymore.
Yes.
He went from not knowing they had rotors to flying a jet engine.
Yes. That's
playing Smash Bros. On a Nintendo 64. Yep. And then
playing on the Switch.
Legit,
grabbing
it's a different game.
Yep, grabbing a Switch and then just going to work. Nah.
Putting on the hands, giving them.
Would you know how some things? Sure. If you went from playing the original Smash to playing non-Smash, okay, there are hits, there are Smash. You know how to peel off the map. You know who this character is. You know you have a special. Sure, but all the new technical things that have happened since then till now.
Spot dodging.
Yeah, like so many
dashing,
things. Yes.
tripping.
Yes.
Like all of that is new. Like there's
Yes.
no way you're just gonna pick up on that right away. You're gonna be like,
No, you're gonna get folded real
you're
quick.
gonna get folded, frustrated, and angry.
Yes. Immediately. So don't even no. So I'm gonna actually put this one on the screen for you guys. But there is a scene where she's losing her powers. She saved these kids. Has she loses the grip, right?
Oh my god, I hated that scene so much, dude.
When she hits the ground,
She lands kids first.
Yeah, she lands. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that scene at all. But the scene is terrible enough with her, basically landing on the kids or whatever, spinning, and then the next shot we see the lasso is wrapped perfectly around her waist.
Yeah, even though she
Yep.
just lost the grip of it and
Yep.
it was still on.
Yep, I'm like terrible, unacceptable.
I was not okay with the way she saved those kids. She
Me
had them
neither.
stacked on top of each other like this, and she rolled on top of them.
Yeah.
And she didn't have them cradled or nothing. Like she rolled on top of them, and they got up perfectly fine.
Actually, they were about to die. Like, remember, because they landed in a row. If Trevor hadn't come and just side.
Oh yeah. No, I mean like their physical body, nothing was broken from the landing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely were
They
about to die.
were about to die. Like she was like, "Dang, I might survive this, but I know they not." Like, oh no, Diana. I didn't like the lasso physics. I thought the lasso physics were just CW-ish.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that at all. Like, I feel like Titans has better lasso physics.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only scene I like, and it really also didn't make sense, but I let it go just because the cool scene was the scene when she was running and she flew for the first time. Like her throwing that lasso all the way to that clock tower, then all the way to a plane.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. You know what? This is cool. I'm let it pass. I'm let it pass.
It delied the laws of perception for
Dude,
sure. Like that was nowhere near her.
Because I'm just thinking, like, if your lasso can do that, then in theory, that thing can stretch pretty freaking far.
And
like,
there's been scenes where she's missed some shit.
like, yeah, and I'm
With
like,
it.
like if you're using like that, hacks, game breaking, really. You know, like back in like the old Spider-Man game where you could like just flip on anything.
Yeah, literally
that's her
no
lasso.
building.
Yes, that's that. I guarantee.
Clearly air above you. You're above the skyline still.
That's her lasso. And at one point, she even did it. Remember when she was flying through the air? She took the lasso and she did like this, and it just hit flat out air, pulled it, and prepared herself for.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna grab it. Like when she first threw it, I'm like, what is she aiming at?
Yeah.
Because there was nothing.
Yeah.
There. And I was like, did she grab cloud? And even if she did, that's just water. It was just.
Yeah.
There's nothing solid in the
Made
cloud.
no sense.
That lasso had the utility of that new Adam Sandler movie in his thermos, man.
Yes. Bro, honestly, the thermos was even cooler.
That made more sense than the lasso.
It did.
But Jesus.
Hubie's Halloween. That was a good
Love
movie.
it.
I like it.
I love it. It was full on Adam Sandler, like 90s Adam Sandler. Yeah. Which it was funny because as soon as she got Trevor, she just gave up on
Oh
the
yeah,
chase.
she totally was like, Stone, Max, who, Barbara, what? Like, my man is here. Like, all right, whatever.
And it was it was so important before that.
Yeah.
Like it was so important.
Exactly.
She really did not want to go to this party. She had no plans to go to this party.
She found out Max was going and stuff about the Stone. She's like, oh, damn,
I have to go. I have to investigate.
Yep.
And as soon as Trevor gets there, investigation out the window.
She's like, oh, got me a dick appointment. Like, man, relax. It's been some 60 years, but relax, all right? And this is seemingly the next day.
Yeah.
Because it was like, because remember, what's her name watched the sunrise? Barbara. She watched the sunrise in her normal human form. So by this point, some hours have gone by. Was his son running the streets all night? Like that whole scene made me so mad. I'm just like, he's like, my son leaves. Where are you? It comes out to Dad. Get out of here. Yeah. No, what?
And then at first I was like, he's imagining it. He's gonna be distraught because he found his dead son. This is not real. This is not real. But it was real. So
those are all the things that really just triggered me, triggered him. We didn't like it. Very inconsistent.
It was something
very
else
off-putting.
Really just...
You know, especially when you compare it to the first movie, it's just like, who made this? Because obviously it wasn't the same person. Unfortunately it was, but, you know, All right, on to the positive stuff. So, her reuniting with Steve. I loved it.
Wonderful.
Very great scene. I love
Transition was awesome.
The transition was amazing. The way she delivered that whole scene, like in her face, you could see it. Like, I'm like, damn, they really use her real husband or something. Like,
yeah,
the way she was looking, I'm like,
girl,
whew.
you killed it.
Definitely. Yeah, I love the whole scene. Honestly, like even from the beginning, you know, like they're going down the runway and then
freaking out.
Oh, there's radar. Well, shit, Diane. Oh, my damn.
The way I fly, they'll never see us. Yeah, maybe you would tell you about that. What?
I think I could turn invisible. I did it once with a mug and I lost it. What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
I just wanted one scene where she was like flying foot first. That's what I wish for. If I was a superhero, that would be how I fly. That is how I would learn to fly.
Just like,
look like I'm in pandemonium just the whole way. Totally in control, just freaking people.
I would love to see that. Because all you just see is just a foot, just and then because it looks like somebody dragging you by your foot. You're just like,
freaking people. Dude. Every time you can guarantee the scream and panic just to freak people out.
Because originally, I did not like this movie. I thought it was garbage. I was about to drag it through the mud with you guys.
I came in with a flamethrower to the script.
I was ready to just trash it, but when I thought about it like that, and I'm like,
I saw it in a whole new light.
I really did. You know, I was just like, looking at it like that, it's not that bad. It's not that bad of a movie. There are the inconsistencies that we talked about, but overall, I will say I enjoyed it. Like, on my second time, I enjoyed it a lot more. The first time, I thought it was going to be something that totally wasn't, and I think that was why I was disappointed. But when I watched it the second time, I knew what it was going to be. And as I knew what it was going to be, I kind of, like, enjoyed what it was more. So I'm like, okay, it's not like this, it's like this. And I got to really kind of soak it all in. I'm just like, that was a really good scene. That was a really good scene. I see what she was kind of going for there. Okay.
I see that must be where we differ, because I know we talk about how we have a lot of similarities, especially when liking stuff. I don't know what it is about movies, games, TV shows, comic books, whatever. I could watch trailers and everything, and then I don't necessarily brainwash myself or turn it off or anything. But every time I approach something, like I'm going to put myself through to watch, no matter how bad the reviews were or how bad it was, I find ways to enjoy it. Like, because I'm like a toddler. It's shiny and it's pretty. I like it. But like...
Quotes vibing.
Putting on the t-shirt with me just looking up like this. But like, because I knew it was a terrible movie. I told you before, in my weakened state, tears almost coming to my eyes, I sat here in front of the camera and told you my darkest secret. I like bad movies. But like, as I watched it, and there was honestly some plot holes, like lots of plot holes.
Yes.
And we went over them. I don't know. I just somehow find this like innocence when watching something that I didn't think I had until I started watching it. You know? So like, I just was impressed by Gal's performance.
Yep.
I was impressed by the use of the 80s fully.
Yes.
Like, that was nice. Yep. I was also impressed by the use of old actresses and shout-outs and cameos, and I won't go as far as to like just tackle on choreography, because it wasn't the best superhero choreography, but I did like it enough. Like I didn't, at no point did I fall asleep. And you know, if I fall asleep, I was not in that movie at all.
A few things I will comment on. One, people are like, how come she doesn't fight in Batman v Superman or just leave? Personally, I don't think she needed to.
Yeah, no point was it ever necessary. Like,
nope.
Just think of it this way. It might not have been on camera, but how did she get to that Doomsday fight?
Yeah. All you just saw her land. You just saw her jump, land.
Yeah.
Let's see how she got there.
It's not saying she was Hulk jumping. No. We just assumed she flew.
Yeah, she could have flown. And then, you know, other times she's in, you know, flying crafts or in cars, but it's like she's talking to people.
Yeah, like she's being personable. She's
She's with Bruce. She's with the League.
She's literally going as Diana in most of those scenes anyway.
So
not
it's like,
Wonder Woman.
So everyone's like, "Don't we never saw her?" You didn't need to, really.
Yeah, and both those movies were both shot in my opinion, more so the perspective of Bruce.
The characters, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yep. So that's pretty much our review for Wonder Woman, 1984. I'm still kind of mixed about Patty and what she's doing with Wonder Woman, because another thing is that Zach originally produced the first one.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't produce the second one.
Okay.
His stunt team was also working on it, and I think it was a screenwriter that Zach recommended who did the first one. Patty got rid of everybody. She got rid of the stunt team. Zach didn't produce, and she got rid of the screenwriters. That's why it's like, it seems like she took total creative control of the movie. That's why it's such a big shift from the first one to this one.
Okay.
So I don't know how the third one is gonna go. I'm curious to see it, I guess. I do miss this Wonder Woman with the sword and the shield, honestly. I did like her more than the Lasso wielding 1980s Superman 2 Wonder Woman. Not gonna lie.
Superman 2.
I like
She was TV show, 90s TV show Wonder Woman.
She was. And like, that's cool. It definitely was cool.
That's why they put the other one in there.
Yeah. Love the cameo, by the way.
Yeah.
That was great. Linda Carter, yes.
Yeah, because when I was watching, the people I was watching, like, of course they didn't know that. One, they're young.
Oh, yeah.
Two, Wonder Woman, they probably don't know much more than the Justice League movie.
Yep.
So.
All right, guys. That'll be it for right now. We hope you enjoyed the review. Let us know what you thought of Wonder Woman. And did you like it? Did you hate it? You probably didn't like it. Most people didn't like it.
I don't know. You might have liked it.
You might have liked it, though. You might have liked it.
Especially if you're two listeners that I know, you probably liked it. I'm fine with you liking it. Because I liked it, too. I just didn't like things about it.
Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. See, I'm mad on that third one because we only got 51 subscribers. We didn't get a single subscriber. We only get at least one per episode. This time,
We've capped, and I don't want to cap so low.
Shit, I got more followers on TikTok. So, like, come on, guys.
Isn't TikTok just shorts of this show?
It's starting to be.
Yeah.
I started putting intros in there, so But yeah, drop a like and all that good stuff, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.